So we just got to Grundy State Forest in Tennessee. We're going to be hiking the Fiery Gizzard Trail. I'm here with Leonidas from Leonidas on the Trail and JBEN from JBENHIKES. And we're going to be hiking the 13-ish miles of the Fiery Gizzard Trail. Follow along. Yeah, JBEN is saying that the bridge is out, obviously, and that there's another alternative crossing up here, but it's sort of a cross at your own risk sort of scenario. So stick around and see if I live. There's always something mysterious about a meander in a creek. It just makes you wonder what's around the next bend. We came up to the ridge line on the dog something trail. I took a picture of it. And it was a haul. It was pretty close to vertical, or about as close to vertical as a trail is going to get. So I'm a little out of breath, but once you get up here on the ridge line, it's pretty flat, just kind of rolling along. And I'm told that there are going to be views up here, so stick around for the views. Short side trail to Yellow Pine Falls. This is a pretty spectacular place for a lunch break. Wow. Really beautiful. Angle it into the wind just right.
That's right. Might slow you down just a little bit.
Yeah, so you saw the footage there of Raven Point. Really pretty place. Great place to stop and have lunch. That is about a half-mile little detour off of the Fiery Gizzard Trail. Totally worth the little detour. I was hiking along and it looked like the trail took an obvious turn to the right, and Leonidas kept going straight on something that didn't look like a legit trail, and this is why. Because the little side trail brought us to this. They say it's slippery behind there. We'll find out. JBEN says these were whiskey stills. Well, it is Tennessee.
That might be the bottom heated up. Yeah, maybe. Get the steam rolling.
I don't know. It looks like in the old videos where pictures we see.
Yeah.
They do with the axe, man, just splitting the thing open.
.4:15 in the afternoon, and getting ready to drop down for the final gorge of the day. So most of the way down to the bottom, and then it'll be a sharp climb coming out, and that will put us just about at the campground. There's no way you'll be able to appreciate on video just how steep this is. Put it this way, that's level. Whoop. All right, climbing up. We just finished the last gorge for the day, and now we smell campfire smoke. So that's a good sign. We ought to be pretty close. Wow, 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 what a view. Perfect time of day for it too. When Jeff made our reservation, the only campsite that was still available was the group campsite. So there'll be 3 of us in a campsite for 30. And it is a really big, reasonably flat site. There are plenty of flat places to put a tent, so that's not an issue. And right behind me, there's a privy. The fire pit. We're about to get set up, and I'm about to have to throw on a couple extra layers because the temperature is for sure dropping. It's getting cool. We're getting camp set up. That is Leonidas's duplex, and that is JBEN's duplex. And I'm over here in a gossamer gear, and I'm kind of slumming. They told me I couldn't be over there with them.
That's right. I told him that he can't be within 40 feet of us because he's in that trash tent over there.
See, you see what I'm having to deal with? Collecting firewood for a fire tonight, so that'll be nice, and we'll get ready to do supper here in a few minutes. And we've missed the sunset, so that's all right. And I think there's a view over here, and I'm gonna go over there and see if I can catch a view right here before we call it quits. I said there was a little bit of a view, and there is a little bit. It's through the trees, and the sun, well, that's interesting. You can see the sun setting through the trees. That's kind of cool. Got up this morning, it's really cool. Leonidas got up and got a fire started. So we're warming ourselves around that, and he said that this morning when he got up, the temperature was about 27. And fortunately, none of my water froze, but JBEN had some ice in his water, so hopefully he won't have to fight that too hard and carry around a bunch of ice for no reason. Well, we're about to do breakfast and a cup of coffee, and I'm really not sure what the timeline is for this morning or what the agenda is, but yeah, so we're going to be hiking later. First, coffee. This is the spot where I was camped last night, had my tent set up. I'm leaving it as good as I found it. Got everything packed up. We are in the process now of getting packed up to hit the trail for a short 2.2-ish miles out. And I'm told there will be views and waterfalls along the way. Well, we're back on trail, and the first 15 minutes or so in the morning when it's cool is an opportunity to loosen up muscles and warm up. I stripped down to just my hiking layers, and I don't have any extra layers on, so I started cool, which is what you're supposed to do, and I'm starting to warm up now, and so are the muscles. Feels good. One more look from this vantage point. Just beautiful.
You see here, that's where across the falls drops down.
Yeah.
You see it's flat over there. I'm sure.
Are we dropping down over there? This has been a really fantastic trip. The views were not oversold. In fact, I don't think it's possible to oversell this. Just a fantastic trail. I know now why JBEN tabbed it as his favorite trail. It's just been a lot of fun going up and down into the gorges and then back out. It's been enough of a challenge given the short number of miles for the trail, but the company on the trail has been fun. It's been good hiking with JBEN and Leonidas. Running by me like that, he's going to make you think that he's really a fast hiker. We have spent probably half our time on this trail stopped waiting for him. If he says anything about being a fast hiker, man, don't believe it. Straight garbage. What's the name of this fall? Foster Falls. Man, this is really spectacular. That is a spectacular view of that falls. Just beautiful. We're within about a half mile or so of the trailhead. Thanks for coming along. On the way out, do me a favor and hit like, and if you like the content, hit subscribe.